would be great to know who will be like managing the participants, muting, unmuting, letting people in. Because I remember in the past, I think the last few events, we had people joining in before, let's say, starting the actual event on time. So it would be great if we know who will be managing this part on the event.
Okay, so for this time, there is a more diverse team. So we are 4 people joining the team as a support team. I will be the main moderator for the whole uh, Zoom because I've been working with you guys. I've been working with the team as well. I've been working with the IT as well. So I will be, let's say, like supervising the whole. Like, so I'm sorry with the term. Like I'll be the main focal point for you guys. Mudassar, I will be training him with interpretation, with the recordings, with how we used to deal with the mute and unmute. He will be doing the practical tasks, and I will be informing him how to do it. And if for some reason he doesn't know or I'm unable to inform him, I'll be there as a backup co-host to do it immediately. Now, my teammates, Mon and Vince, they will be there for the streaming purposes. They will be the operators for the streaming. One will be Mon will be streaming on YouTube and Facebook, and Vince will be the backup for the streaming. We do need 2 people from you who will be the like they will be viewing and monitoring the streamings to make sure that nothing goes wrong because our systems will be busy with other things. If you can provide like your team has 2 people who can stay at home maybe or something and just see the streams, and if something goes wrong, inform us.
Yeah, I can I can be connected to YouTube and Facebook, and if we can do Instagram as well at the same time, so I can monitor this. Don't worry.
Right. Also, Noura will be around, I think, from the curatorial and research. So it's good, yeah, to have Maha and Noura. But I mean, for future events, it would be great to have an additional support.
Sorry, Lina, I'm unable to hear you.
Lina, you're breaking
sure
up.
That,
please make sure you have a better internet tomorrow on Sunday.
Really?
Yeah, we cannot hear you.
Absolutely. Can you hear me now?
Yes, now it's fine.
No? Let me see. Yes, did you
Okay, you're breaking up again.
Breaking up again.
It's better. Let's do a telephonic conversation so we don't miss any point for this thing.
I think. Can you hear me now or no?
We can hear you now.
Can you hear me? We can hear you. Otherwise, we don't.
No, it's okay. I just want to say quickly, just last point, who will be like working with the interpreter?
Okay, so
like
for the interpreter,
would you also be a interpreter and also like
Lina, we can't hear you anymore.
Participants and other.
Okay, it's okay. I understood her point. Lina, you're able to hear me properly, right?
Arslan, can you repeat?
Lina, can you hear me? I think she's picking up.
I think we lost her. What was your question? Maybe. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so the thing is that, when I was in Mathaf, all the responsibilities that I had for interpreter, for muting and unmuting to let people in, I will be teaching all of them to Mudassar. And as well as I see that the interpreter is also new. It's not Hussam. So it will take us about half hour to introduce them to this procedure of both things, with the interpretation, with the managing of the channels, with the managing of the participants, and if we have Q&As at the end, how to raise hands and how to make sure that no one is missing. So me, Mudassar, and the interpreter, we will be joining around 40 to 45 minutes earlier than you guys on the main day, so I can make sure that all of us are on the same page, and I will be there with them as a backup. So if for some reason, Mudassar is unable to unmute someone, or an interpreter has some problem that Mudassar cannot solve, I'll be there to suggest him. But I will make sure that Mudassar is the main person who does the technicalities by his hand. I will be just verbally guiding him how to do. If he
Okay.
cannot do, of course, I will be there. But
Arslan, just to confirm, we will have a waiting room until we start, and then he will disable it, right? So we don't worry about
Yeah,
letting people
please.
in
Yeah,
throughout
yeah.
this.
I was gonna.
yes, once we are all set up and you guys say we start the session, then we will
Yes.
disable the waiting room.
All right. Great.
Super.
Right?
Thank you for highlighting this, Maha. I was. It's. I think sometimes we forget to mention this, but it's very important to ensure that.
And then Arslan, who will record the Arabic and who will record the English?
So I believe that setup is already done. I on the account itself for the Mathaf, that will be handled by Mudassar. So he will record locally on his computer, like for the separate audio files, and for the combined audio files, we can make sure that it's saved on the cloud. Let me see the settings. It's been a long time for the recordings. Let me
Okay.
refresh that. How was the recordings done? Just a second. By the way, Mon, if you have any input, please do let us know whatever you have in mind.
Of course. Okay. When you test with the translator, we have been facing lately issues with the translator, similar to the first time we had a session together. If you remember, Arslan, where halfway
Channels
through
were
the
mixing up.
session, no, not mixing up. Halfway through the session, his voice disappears. And we told them last time that they have to make sure that it's clear, that it's clean, that their mouth is close to the mic, they have a good headset, and their internet is good. Now they have improved their internet, they connect from home, from the office. But please, when you test with them before the session, just make sure to remember. I don't know who the translator is this time. Just remind him.
Okay.
I think it's
So
Wahba or something like this.
yeah, Wahba something.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if she's worked with you guys before or not, but
he did.
Wahba's
He did work with us, but he worked with us as a secondary translator. Like when we have sessions that are longer than 2 hours, we have more than one translator. So he's been there. He has, practiced with us before.
screen.
Mm-hmm.
It will be recording the gallery view with the shared screen. It will be recording the active speaker gallery view shared screen all separately. It will record an audio only file so we can edit it much effectively. Remember, we did this setting sometimes earlier. All the chat messages will be saved. Participants' names will be in the recording. Thumbnails, whenever someone comes up, their thumbnails will be visible.
Okay.
Now, I don't see any option for, okay, cloud recording share is on. Of the computer automatically is done. I don't see any option for the interpretation right now. But I remember before there was an option, so we have a separate.
Yes, and a separate audio file. I remember
Yes,
because we used it once to fix when there was one recording where the channel somehow switched. We used the audio file to replace the parts where the audio switched to Arabic during the English recording. But I think that it will help if you can have multiple hosts recording locally as well as on the cloud. But that would be if you have enough hands on the IT.
So for the locally, what we can do is Lena will be the main curator for this meeting, so she can be
Yes.
one host. You will be in the meeting as well.
I will not be. Will I be a host?
Yes. Who is the team this time? Because it's better to know the whole team. So Mudassar will be the host for sure. The IT guy, Lena, Charlotte. Who else? So we can prepare beforehand.
We
And we
can
can
have
let them
Maha, but
host.
she's more like she will be attending the talk.
Like,
you know, with one
I
only
don't have
one
a role.
meeting.
I don't have a role as a host, but if you put me as a host, I can help. I don't mind. But I will
Okay.
focus more on monitoring the live streaming
The stream.
since it's our first time.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
then
just in
don't be
case.
the
It's
host.
good to
You
have some.
focus there. Yeah, no problem. Okay,
We
who
might
else is in the team? Who will be
we
the
might
speaking
have
person?
we still have we're having an informal discussion now about who will like have a welcoming note from Mathaf management. So it could be Abdullah, Aisha, Vasif, or Rajit, one of them. So we'll let you know beforehand. They
Okay,
will
so
join
either
also.
one of them enters, we make them co-host.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, Ranjit, he has been the host in every
Maybe
meeting.
not very necessary to make them host, but we'll see. Or maybe we can make them at some point of the talk,
Okay.
especially towards the end when we have a Q&A session. We might have Mathaf curators asking questions and interacting. Yeah, I'll let you know.
Okay, so we will have three hosts. Mohammed Mudassir will be recording on his computer locally. Dina, you can record on your computer as well if you have enough space. I believe you had a space issue before as well.
Sorry, what was your question?
There was a storage issue in your computer before, your laptop.
No, it was because I was using Wi-Fi. I will not use Wi-Fi during
No, your storage, you have good enough storage available in your computer?
Sorry?
The storage.
Storage.
The
If you
hard
want
disk.
to record on your
Storage.
computer.
I would know. I don't have.
Yeah,
Unless
I remember that
you
was
provide me with a laptop. So
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Secondly, I will host. I will record myself
no comment on
locally,
that. I'm sure.
and third will be the cloud recording.
Great, but really, like I
But
think
one of
one of
us need to record the Arabic, guys.
No, but I just want to say, like, QMIT needs to consider even like lending me a laptop for one day for the event. You know, this is just for future, and I know, because sometimes
send the request to Mathaf operations, Lina. None of us can decide on this. We don't have the pay grade.
This is just internally speaking, just to share this technical problem. Sometimes, I don't know, my Mac, because I place it on like sometimes books they serve as a stand.
Yeah,
exactly. And sometimes I could hear the fan actually. So I want to make sure that the noise, any background noise, is not visible. Sometimes it will not be for me, but for people who listen might notice. Like sometimes when I type, can you hear this or no?
Yes.
Okay, so see, like these small details that sometimes I would think I'm the only person who's listening to, but turns out that all of the listeners are hearing that too.
I mean, you can mute yourself unless you're speaking.
No, I know.
Not taken. We can mention it in the next meeting. I think there should be a device that can be shared with the different members when they need them in the team. We can ask for this.
Great. Last question. It's about this live streaming. Is there a way to control it not to start from the beginning, but really when we once we let people in, we might have to wait.
I think it starts when we start recording. No, Arslan?
No, we're not doing the straight on streaming like we just click on Facebook and it starts on. we are using a streaming setup, and I believe there is a possibility to just load it when we need it to. But I need to confirm with my
Please, yeah, I
partner.
think this is
Just hold
important.
on, and I'll be with you.
Great. All right. I will have to leave
Okay.
now. I think he
We can hear,
leave for a moment,
but
but we can
where?
hear.
Oh, I can hear you. Yeah, sure. Yeah,
No, we will
I'm on
not
the.
go immediately live. Once we start the official introduction. Yeah, yeah, not the precise schedule. We're planning to start the talk at 5 p.m., but we might start like, let's say, a bit 5 minutes later or so on. But you would know, once
Do
we
you want
join.
me to provide you with a slide or an image, a JPEG or PNG image that you can use, uh, like a standby screen for the streaming? Would it help? Yes. Okay.
No, Mon. Yeah, Mon. The thing is that on FB, we will start. The meeting starts at 5. Okay. Of course, it will take 5 minutes or 10 minutes later to start the actual meeting. So what? No, no. What they mean is that actual meeting, what they've given time to the public is 5 p.m. But we, as the internal team, we start half or 40 minutes earlier, and we don't want to stream right away. So we can just start the streaming like at 5 itself.
Sorry, just one moment. I will have to leave now, unless you need me for anything. And also,
Between
all right.
5 and until, let's say you schedule it at 5 and we start at 5:10. Okay.
That's
Between
5.
5 and 5:10, something will be streaming. Do you have the capacity of like putting a standby screen?
We can put the Mathaf logo, please stand by.
I
No,
cannot see your screen. No,
no, I
no.
cannot see. No, no. It says has started sharing, but it's not showing anything yet. It says no. It says stream one has started sharing, but it's not showing anything. Maha, you don't see anything as well, right? Hmm. No, still don't see. Mhm. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's what, no. Yeah. That's what Maha
I
was
will
saying.
email. I will email. I will
Yeah.
email a backdrop.
Maha. I suggest that we can
And
use the Mathaf logo with the test
we
please stand
have
by.
a design. We have a design for the top with the Mathaf
Okay.
logo and everything. We can use it as a
Okay.
backdrop. But
Okay. Just send it to me and what?
yes, I just want to make sure, Arslan, that once you're streaming, would who else do you need to manage with you? Because now I understand that somebody on Facebook is going to kick it off or schedule it. Well, I didn't understand. Like,
No. Mon, from your system, you can do simultaneously both, right?
yes, yes,
Yeah. Yeah. So everyone.
okay.
So let's not schedule it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't
So
know. You guys have to figure it out with Hussam and Ahmed. I don't know.
okay. Yes.
What is the
No. But the thing is, Maha will be attending the event itself, so she has to listen to them, and she might be speaking as well. So for the talkback, me, you, and Mudassar, we can be the talkback because
yeah?
Mudassar doesn't use the mic.
I'm
I
not.
won't be using the mic.
I'm not
Yeah,
be speak. I will not be speaking, but I will not like
you'll be
if you
listening to
guys
it.
need me, I might be able to help. But,
Yeah, we can just privately chat to you, and I have your number, so we can just WhatsApp. Yeah, I believe
the chat, private chat,
uh,
and
yeah, we
WhatsApp.
used to
No.
do chat, yes. But what we did today, like me and you, we were on the communication over the phone. You have a Cisco phone with you, right? I think that's the best option because otherwise we both need two devices each, and it gets very messy with the audio of the both sides and with monitoring the whole thing. Because during this talk, I was monitoring this Zoom meeting. I was talking to you, and I was talking to Madasar over WhatsApp as well. So it
Okay.
was getting like
If you
harder to
want,
understand each.
Aslan, you have my
Yeah.
number on WhatsApp. If you want to
Yes,
create a
I have.
WhatsApp group, I don't mind. If you want to do another parallel Zoom session as well, I don't mind. Just let me know what works for you. I'm here
Sure
to
thing.
assist.
Let us decide, and we'll get that. All
Okay,
right.
I have emailed you now. It will reach you in a second. The backdrop.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll forward it. Thank you, Maha.
All right. Okay.
I'll see
Thank you.
you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye.
Okay, Melissa, you're with us. If you can just text yes or something. Okay, now we are on this. So can you hear us? Okay, Mon. So you did the YouTube thing, right? Is it working? Okay, perfect. Because they started asking questions suddenly, and I think we can disconnect the call now. It's been 1.5 hours for the call only. Okay, Sam is also here with us. Which one? It's a high bit rate for 10 bits. Maybe that's why, because let me open my
Guys,
camera here.
sorry
Hi,
guys.
Hussam.
Sorry, I lost the connection. Okay, so now everything is clear from our side. Do you need any help from social media team?
Uh, Hussam, from your side, everything is working perfectly. We have the access to Facebook. We are able to stream, and thank you very much for your support.
Okay, great, guys. Thank you so much. If you need
All right.
anything, you can access me. Okay.
All right, definitely. Yes. Just a second, Mark. Yeah, yeah, Madassa, you were able to hear us, right? Okay, okay, no problem. That's why I was saying if something happens, just do a chat so we all know that you're there. Okay. So you heard the whole thing. You have any concerns, any questions? I know you don't have a mic, that's why I'm asking. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes. There's a way back to that. I'll tell you later on. Okay. There's a specific way to record on both. Otherwise, it won't record on. Okay. So let's finish with this, and then I'll show you the way. Okay. Thanks. Yes. Yeah. So that's a good thing. But the main concern is all the recordings. They're recording the main audio. The interpretation. We had this issue last time as well. The interpretation wasn't recorded. The main concern is the interpretation is recorded. It's not a big issue, but we need to make sure beforehand. Yes, only in English language. Yeah, we can maybe schedule. What time do you suggest we schedule? Like maybe 3 hours before? No, like okay, let's schedule for 5 o'clock. And if they're not ready, yeah, that's official. Okay, then let's schedule for 5 o'clock, both of them. Hmm. Yeah, chat takes time. Someone never notices. Exactly, exactly. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm listening to all the audios and two languages. So, yeah. Okay. If you have a good workaround, let's do it. Let's try it out and do one talk back. Okay. Let's do the talk back then. Mhm. Okay. 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 Madassa, you're requesting Mathaf moderator to unmute. That's me on the computer, and I don't have a mic here. So that's why I'm talking from Rajasthan. Okay, so Mon, now I will just share last thing and then we can finish this because we have another meeting as well. So Mudassar, if you start recording, go to the record. It will show you two options: record on the computer, record on the cloud. So you can start with the record on this computer,
Recording
like
in progress.
I started right now, and you started. Okay. Now, uh, Mon or even myself, the other account, we can start the record on the cloud. So when we record on the cloud from the other account or another person, you see now it's the cloud icon. So you yourself cannot record on two, but you can start one recording, the other host can start the other recording, and that's the only way you can do two recordings. But no, I just started. He was, yeah, no record for you. So me and yeah, so me and who this Madassar, we will start the local recording, and you can just start the cloud recording, so everything starts, and that's all. I think we're done. We have to be for the other meeting as well. Okay, Madassar. Then I'll see you on Sunday. Be prepared. Do talk to the events team and the interpreter. We need an interpreter at least 1 hour before. Yeah, it's better to that. Yes, it's better for us to do it. Yeah, and it's better to be on a single hand everything. Okay, let me talk to them and I'll get back to you. But it's good that we do. Okay, Madassar. Okay, Mon. Then see you after 20 minutes in the other meeting.